Okay, let's try and record this for probably the 12th time because I keep having audio issues. Are you a streamer who's been looking for a new webcam and you're finding you don't know which one to go with? I'm going to give you a little secret. You already have it. Yeah, it sits in your pocket and kind of, goes around with you everywhere. I'm talking about your phone. Your phone is a webcam that you can use right now, and I'm going to show you how to do this. I use a program called Droidcam, and Droidcam basically is a connection to your PC that turns your phone into a webcam. And you can use this in any OBS. You're probably going to get better picture quality than any webcam you buy. Now, if you're an iOS user, you can use Droidcam. In fact, there's a lot of different applications out there. For iPhone, there's one called EpochCam that you can download, and it's going to work just fine. But for this video, I'm going to show you what I've used, what I know works, and it's going to blow your mind how much better quality of a camera it's going to be than a budget webcam. But first, let's give a shout out to the sponsor. Oh yeah, the sponsor is me! I'm going to sponsor myself in that I do graphic design work. I do a lot of custom overlays for various different streamers. I am available for hire. I can work with a current logo. I can make you a new logo. I do these designs out of a pure passion and desire to make sure that I help streamers find their branding. Everything is designed with your logo in mind, and everything should tie it together. It should complement your content. I also have a plethora of free things that I throw up on my Ko-fi page. Just something for you guys to use and enjoy and upgrade your streams in some way, shape, or form. Check it out, and all the links are in the description below. I'm getting that. So first, I do need to put out a little bit of a warning here, because using your phone as a webcam does kind of have a bit of a drawback in the fact that you're using your phone as a camera, which means if somebody calls, you're gonna have to move your phone and everything. As long as you don't need to use your phone immediately or while you're streaming, this is going to work perfectly for you. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the App Store in your phone, and you're going to look for Droidcam. Now, as you'll see, there's actually multiple different options you can use, and you can experiment with different ones and follow the instructions and see what you can come up with. But I'm going to show you just Droidcam. So with this, I download the application on my phone. Then I need to go to the website and download for the PC. So if you do just a simple search in Google for Droidcam, all one word, it's going to come up with Dev47 apps. Click on that, and this is going to bring you to where you need to go. So here it has the link for both the Google Store and the Apple iStore. Then down here you have the client you're going to need for your PC, either Windows, Linux, however you're wanting to run it, either way. Click on, and then you just download and install. Once you have it installed, it's going to bring this up, and you're going to see where it says device IP. This is if you're doing it over the internet, which you can absolutely do. If you wanted to be a little bit more savvy, you can do a direct USB connection. With this, you will need to put the phone in developer options, but we're not going to worry about that right now. And then here, if you create a Wi-Fi server, you can do it this way as well. But for now, for our purposes, we're just going to connect over the Wi-Fi we are currently hooked up to. Now, when you open up your phone, you're going to see that it's going to list a Wi-Fi IP. You need to match that number to the device IP listed on the opening screen on your PC. Match those numbers, match the Droidcam port number, and once you have done that, all you need to do is click start. If you want to not have audio, you can just click it on or off. If you hit start, bam, you have a webcam that is now mobile. Check that out. You can move this camera anywhere you want, and it's actually a pretty good quality. Now, to put this into OBS, it's actually the same as pretty much anything else. You're going to come down here, you're going to click on video capture device. Then we're just going to create this. I'm going to call it test just so that way I can delete it later. Add it in. When you come down here, you check from the list. So it's got Droidcam Source 3 and Droidcam Source 2. You're going to need to just try both of them and see which one you can come up with. So let's try Droidcam Source 3. It didn't do anything. Droidcam Source 2, bam, it's there. So that's the one I need to use. I just click OK, and it's in OBS now. And I can resize this any way I want, and I can move it just like any other webcam. So now I have a free-floating webcam I can use and do whatever I want with, which is fantastic. So now we have something we can actually, use for even just multiple video angles if we wanted to. This is not just for new streamers now, this is for anybody. You can use this for if you're using like an art stream and you need to have multiple different angles, like you're sculpting and you need to be able to move it around so people can see multiple angles. You can do that now much easier. This is a universal tool that you can really just go crazy with. Now, let me show you why I recommend this over a budget webcam. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and grab my daughter's phone. This is a Samsung A14 phone. Now, I'm going to show you between the Samsung A14, the Elgato Facecam I'm using, and the Razer Kiyo. The Razer Kiyo is currently sitting at about $50 to $100. It broadcasts in 1080p, 30 frames a second. The Elgato Facecam runs about $200. It's 1080p, 60 frames a second, and you can see how good it looks with the proper lighting. And then we're going to show you, and then we've got the Samsung A14 that may be a little bit blurry, but is actually giving a better video quality than seeing the Razer Kiyo. There's a clear difference in the quality between those three alone. So maybe you have a little bit better of a phone, like the one I use. This is a Samsung Z Fold 3. This is my phone. Now let me show you the quality difference between the Razer Kiyo, the Elgato Facecam, and the Z Fold 3. And as you can see, the Z Fold 3 actually keeps up really, really well with the Elgato Facecam and blows away the Razer Kiyo. So here's the thing. I highly recommend that instead of spending $50 to $100 on a webcam that's gonna really be kind of subpar, why don't you just instead spend maybe $5-10 on an app? And yes, I recommend the paid version of this, but spending $5-10 on an app and maybe like $10-20 on something to mount it on, and you've saved money and you got better video quality. Not only that, the even better part is if you have a tablet, you can use a spare tablet to do this as well, because an Android tablet or an iPad, either one will also work with this. So you can use a tablet that you already have that maybe is just sitting and not doing anything, and you've got a webcam all of a sudden. Experiment with it, see what kind of video quality you get, but I guarantee you're probably going to wind up with a better video quality from a cell phone or a tablet than you are with some of these budget webcams. The only other warning I would have to put out here is, yes, this is going to generate a lot of heat, especially if you plug it in and make sure it's charging while you're using it. It is going to generate heat, so you need to make sure you're monitoring the phone or tablet you're using to make sure it's not going so far that it's going to ruin your device. Now, I hope this actually provided some good, useful information to you. You can see this live on my Twitch page when I'm streaming. I sometimes break out my phone to show like the video game collection I have, which I have kind of displayed back here, or something else, like I show my puppy. You can also see more tips and tricks on this channel for a variety of different things I use on my stream to help enhance the production quality. I do a lot of different tips and tricks on this channel. Make sure you leave a comment down there. Let me know if your phone worked better for you, if you enjoyed using it that way, or if you have any problems, let me know. In fact, if you have questions, drop into my Discord server, The Network. We have a group of people in there who love to sit and talk about how we can make our streams a little bit better, and we love to share the information we have. So if you have questions, you can drop in and ask them, and we will answer them in real time. With that, I'm going to catch you on the flip side. You guys have a wonderful time streaming out there. Mwah. Love ya.